live? All right, cool, awesome. Hello guys, what is up? My name is Enrique. I am from the DSM Tools team. Welcome to today's video, today's live event. For those of you who have been waiting beforehand, we appreciate your patience. And for those of you who are just tuning in, hello. And for those of you who are new to the channel, maybe consider hitting that notification bell button and subscribing to our channel. We are going live every single week between Monday and Tuesdays. Very soon we'll be going live twice a week around 6 to 7 p.m. Central Standard Time, which is this time right now. So guys, today's video and today's live event is like any other like we normally shoot every single Monday, pretty much giving you guys, beginners, eBay dropshipping tips, explaining why it's very good dropshipping on eBay, and also giving you guys 7 awesome winning products that you guys can list into your store. Now, if you have any questions, keep in mind that we are streaming on YouTube and on Facebook. So if you have comments, questions, suggestions, and by the way, if you can let me know where you're from, where you're watching from, and any other thing you want to comment, you can do that on the comment section down below on Facebook and on the chat box down on the right side on YouTube. Before we start, I just want to tell you guys that we will be sharing with you guys a couple of links that will be definitely helpful for you guys, but also this is going to be uploaded 24 hours, I believe, after we finish this stream on YouTube. And on the description down below, I will have every single link to every single product that I am showing you guys, along with Chrome extensions and other tools that you guys can use in your dropshipping journey. And it will be posted immediately on Facebook so you guys know. All right, so let us start by sharing my screen. Before we begin this presentation, I want to show you guys that we do have an awesome Dropship Academy, as you guys can see here. We have different and multiple different articles with huge and important content, especially when it comes to, for beginners in dropshipping. Not only we focus on eBay, we also focus on Shopify and especially Amazon. So we have further information, and the link is going to be in the description down below. And if possible, we're going to be sharing this link to you guys within the stream. So keep in mind that if you have any questions that I can't address during the stream for any reason, you can find every single answer over here by simply just going to the search tab and searching for anything you want to know when it comes to dropshipping. Now, what I'm going to do, I will read some comments maybe towards the end of the stream, just to avoid, getting out of context. But if I feel that there's a very important question that I need to address, during my explanation, then I will stop and explain that to the user viewer who asked said question. Now, let us start with the presentation. Then again, this is all about dropshipping tips and a giveaway. So, before we start, what is the main goal of this stream? Guys, I want you to start learning how to find profitable products on eBay and sourcing them on a different website at a cheaper price. I'll explain what that is. Mainly right now, we will be using AliExpress as our main supplier. AliExpress, for those of you who don't know, that is a website. It is another marketplace such as eBay. That is from China. It is from Alibaba Group. So you can find great products there. Keep in mind that today we'll be only speaking about AliExpress in China. And I'll go very quickly over why we could also potentially start dropshipping and sourcing products from China. Even though they might, they don't have a very good reputation, but still you can manage to make great sales by dropshipping on AliExpress. So, before we start, I want to explain something very quickly, but before I do so, smash that like button if you feel that this information is going to be useful for you, and not to mention subscribing to our channel and hitting that notification bell button to be notified every single time that we post a content video and also go live. So one thing I want to go about, guys, is we just finished wrapping up the shoot of a full webinar when it comes to eBay dropshipping, every single step when it comes to eBay dropshipping. This will be hopefully uploaded next week. It is going to be around 1 hour, maybe 1 hour and a half tops. And also we're working on an ebook, so stay tuned for that. We're going to have a step-by-step guide on how to begin drop shipping, how to set up everything when it comes to your eBay account, your PayPal account, and so many other features. So first thing I want to address here is product research. So first thing I will, explain a little bit of what is online arbitrage. As you guys can read on my screen, it is the process of finding a product on a marketplace, such as eBay in this case, and then source that same item or that same product on a different website. In this case will be AliExpress at a cheaper cost to obviously resell it on eBay and try to gain profits along the way. And then I will explain a little bit of a product research method, one of them at least, because we focus on two. The first one would be finding a demanded product. That would be the sniping method. And I will go through, first off, the theory, and then I will show you how we do it. And then we'll quickly go over a tool called TerraPeak to pretty much analyze trending niches on eBay. But we're not going to cover that fully. On the description down below, I will put, once this uploads on YouTube, the direct link to our webinar that we made specifically on the product research, every single aspect of product research. Okay, so let's just go ahead and screen share right now. Hello, I'm from Sri Lanka. Hey, hello. Thank you so much for being here. We really appreciate it. Guys, if you are tuning in, please let me know where you're from. And the more engagement you guys have with me, the better for us, and obviously for you guys if you have any questions, and I can give you a valuable answer, obviously. Okay, so when it comes to online arbitrage, like I explained, in simple terms, we're going to look for a good product with some demand, meaning some sales on eBay, and then try to look for that same product on a different website, such as AliExpress, as you see here on the example, at a lower price. So just to give you a general idea, over here you can see that this item, this necklace, is worth $8 by this seller on eBay. And I found this same item on AliExpress from a different seller, obviously on AliExpress, at a cheaper cost, $3.19 plus shipping fee. In this case would be $1.60. So you get the idea. You find the same product at a lower price, and that way you try to resell it, being obviously competitive with the potential other seller, and that way you can cover your fees and then make some profits. And I'll go ahead and explain what that means if you don't know what that means. But before I do so, let me explain a little bit of what is sniping technique or the sniping method. When it comes to sniping method, you have three simple steps, right? And this is the method that I will go over to show you in practical manner how to do that. So first step would be finding other drop shippers. Okay, so I'll explain with a little, let's say a little image over here on my presentation. But when it comes to eBay or any other marketplace, you have a vast majority of sellers, right? So when it comes to a regular seller is someone who holds inventory, someone that purchased inventory, right, from a manufacturer, supplier, or a third-party company that in that case will be held on wholesale dropshipping. That is a different topic for a different video. Stay tuned for that because we are having great possible partnership with one amazing company just to come. But anyway, those type of sellers normally are regular sellers. So it is hard for you to try to compete against them because you will not, or you might not be able to find the same product at a cheaper price. It depends on a lot of things. So what you need to focus on is to compete against other dropshippers doing the same thing as you. So within this first step, what you do is you go over to AliExpress. Remember that is the supplier that we chose to source items from. So you go to AliExpress and then try to find a random product, and I'll teach you how to do that. And I'll explain along the way, but just to give you some headlights over here, find a random product and then look for that same item under certain specifications on eBay to try to find other drop shippers. Then make sure that the item's location is set in China because, again, we are sourcing items from China. AliExpress is based in China, so that is the main goal here. Once you've found a potential dropshipper, then it's all about analyzing their store. That is step number 2. And step number 3 would be sourcing their best-selling products by using Ali tools, and I will teach you guys 2 awesome Chrome extensions that you guys can use. And again, it's going to be shared in the comment section or chat box, and it's going to be in the description down below. So before moving on and showing you how I search for products, again, like I said, when it comes to the eBay market, you have regular sellers, the vast majority, and then you have drop shippers. One of the giveaways of finding a drop shipper, most likely based out of experience. You can find potential dropshippers sellers location located at European countries, such as, for example, UK, Greece, Morocco, Italy, and so on, Israel as well. You can also find them, let's say, in Sri Lanka, based in China, I believe, and so many more, Spain, and so many more. You can also find dropshippers based in US. They're from the US. However, what you need to be always focused on is that the product that you found from a seller located in the USA is that their item's location is on China, meaning that they're sourcing and they're importing that product directly to the US by using the drop shipping model. So that is one of the things I wanted to clear. Now it's time for me to show you the Chrome extensions over here. So the first extension is AliTools, guys. I'll quickly go over AliTools, and then eBay popularity sort. This eBay popularity sort helps you to find products on eBay from sellers, from the most popular ones to the least popular ones. That's going to be helpful for you to try to search for the best-selling products on eBay, especially from another dropshipper. And when it comes to AliTools, again, this will be shared on the chat box. This is a price tracker extension where you can analyze every single price change on AliExpress. You can also analyze images on certain places, like for example, on eBay, you can analyze an image, and then what that does is searches for the same image on AliExpress sold by different suppliers, and I'll show you how it's done and how it works, and so many other cool features. So I'll go over them in just a second. And before anything, guys, again, I just want to quickly go over what is the two type of products that you want to have in your store. I will not explain in details why, but I will explain what they are. So first off, you have type of products. You have traffic generating products. Those are products that are sold in a day-to-day basis, and maybe even more in a day-to-day basis. Let's say products that people are buying every single time. That would be items, let's say kitchen appliances, garden tools, and so many other items that people that are sold year-round normally. So the more sales an item has, that means that there's more traffic to that item, meaning more traffic could potentially go on to sales, more sales. And then you have profit-making products. Those products are items that when you sell those items, you get a profit margin per sale of $4 or even more. Those products, there's no rule of thumb. They might be a luxury product. They might be a regular housing product. Doesn't matter. But as long as you find and determine that you can have more than $4 in terms of profit per sale, that is where you have a profit maker. And obviously, you can find items that have a lot of demand, a lot of traffic, and offer you great profits. And I will show you another feature that we have here that is a DSM calculator provided by the DSMTools team, and it's awesome. It's going to be also in the description down below, a link directly. And also what I did for you guys is I placed every single link to every single product I will showcase during this stream. So you have those links and you will be able to list those items if you want in your store. So enough saying, let me show you how it's done. So the first step is, when it comes to sniping technique, is finding other dropshippers. So let's go to aliexpress.com. And on aliexpress.com, you can find vast majority of products, right? So when it comes to China, I know a lot of products from China, they don't have the best reputation because you might find low quality products, but you can also find very high quality products. I will show you how to find quality, very good quality products that you can source. So over here, guys, you have categories and subcategories. I know you already know that. One of the go-tos, in this case, I'm just looking for a random item. I don't care which category I choose. I don't care which subcategory I choose. All I care about is for a random product to look this up on eBay. So what I normally do, one of the tips I give you is go to the categories such as home and improvements. That is a good category. It is being sold year-round. People are looking to improve their homes, for example, every single time during the year. So it is a very high demanded category. Within this category, you can choose whichever subcategory you want. So over here, guys, I'm just going to show you the process. When it comes to drop shipping, you might find, let's say, it might take you a while finding products. It might be fast. It depends. You have to give some time. it's more than obvious. You have to look for products. But anyway, let me show you the process. So in this case, I want to choose night lights. Let's choose that. Now, another tip I give you is before choosing any random product, you want to filter and you want to sort by orders, because you sort by the most ordered product, then to the least ordered product, and products that are demanded on AliExpress, normally they are drop shipped on eBay by other drop shippers. So it's going to give you a further, let's say, it's going to give you some sort of a head start, a good head start to find other drop shippers. So let's begin with this right here. Then you want to go over to eBay to the advanced search. And over here, guys, you want to focus on 3 main filters. Number 1 would be the keywords. In this case, we're going to grab the full title of the product on the products page of AliExpress. So we go Control-C and then Control-V to paste. Then you want to head over here to location. Again, since we're looking for other drop shippers who are sourcing items from China specifically, then you want to place this option and put China in here, and don't forget to mark it up as well. And last but not least, the price. Now over here, I just want to explain something. Maybe we have the camera on me so we can change the focus on it. Just give us a second. We're trying to, but in the meantime, I will explain. So as a drop shipper and as a seller, what you want to do is you want to cover your fees. You have fees. When you're drop shipping, you have 2 types of fees. You have eBay fees and then you have PayPal fees. Now, I'm not going to get too much into details on that, but when it comes to PayPal fees, they are between 3% to 5% depending on where you're drop shipping, right? So for example, if you're drop shipping in the USA, PayPal is going to deduct a 2.9% plus a fixed price fee of 30 cents. That doesn't change, never changes. So you have 2.9% plus 30 cents on every single sale you make. And then if you're maybe drop shipping internationally, not in the US, then there's a 4.9% that PayPal deducts plus the 30-cent fixed fee. When it comes to eBay, it goes around between 9% to 11%. Normally, for most products that you might sell on your store, you have to pay a 10% final value fee, and eBay deducts that not out of every single sale. They go over to your account and they kind of review it, and normally that is deducted or charged I believe every 15th or 20th of every single month. I do not remember very well, but you have that fee that you need to cover up. So you have 2 types of fees. And also you need to take into consideration the supply cost or the price of the product on AliExpress, and if there's any shipping fee within that supplier that you need to add up. So the rule of thumb to find, let's say, another drop shipper is to find sellers who are trying to cover those fees up. 30% markup. That is the minimum price that a seller would have to submit in his or her product to cover those fees up and try to get some profits. So what you want to focus on is always placing a bare minimum. You don't care about the maximum, you want to care about the minimum. So what you do is the following. First off, grab your calculator over here and start adding the price of the product. Let's say the final price, the most expensive price, and then try to always add up the fees when it comes to shipping. In this case, we have free shipping, so we don't have to add that up. But normally it would go, let's say over here it would be $1. So what we do is we add 30.99 plus 1. That's it. But in this case, we're just going to have 30.99. And after you've done that, you multiply by 1.3 to try to define that 30% markup. So 1.3. So the minimum price that a seller or a drop shipper wants to have when it comes to let's say when it comes to sourcing and drop shipping, this item should be $40.28. So what we do is we head over here and we put the same number, 40.28. So once you've done that, scroll down and then just hit the search button. Now over here you might find the same exact product. One of the things I want to address, guys, when finding other drop shippers is the feedback rate. So you want to look for, let's say, sellers that have less than 5,000 feedbacks, because normally, and it's not a rule of thumb, but normally if you find sellers with more than 5,000 feedbacks, those are regular sellers who hold inventory. So just a giveaway and a tip for you guys, look for sellers who have less than 5,000, and you can see that information on this side, the right side of the product over here. So in this case, this person has 1,339 feedback. That is good, less than 5,000. You can also see the positive feedback rate and so many other features. So let's try to let's see this one, because it's the same exact picture. So let's go over there. And it has four ratings, 4 feedbacks. But again, the process is this one. So first off, just to recap, look for any random product, grab the full title, and then set the item's location in China, and then try to find the minimum price with the 30% markup formula I just showed you. Once you sort that in, you find the same product or something very similar to that product, and always check for the feedback or the amount of feedback, less than 5,000. Now, once you're here on the products page, just to be sure, even though you already filtered that information, you want to kind of see if this item is being shipped from China. So you have that information here, or you can just scroll down and you can find that information in shipping and payments, and there it is. Now, the second step would be to analyzing these stores. So what you do is you head over here on seller's information, you click on this link, and this is pretty much the information of the store. And remember, guys, I told you that when it comes to dropshippers, you might find dropshippers, let's say from a European country. Well, you have Greece over here, and I showed you Greece on my presentation. So Greece is a very giveaway of this being a dropshipper with 4 feedbacks. That's it. So you might have found a possible very high likely dropshipper. Now it's time for you to analyze this person's store. To do that, you want to go over here on items for sale. And by having the eBay popularity sort already downloaded, installed, and activated, then what this does is once you are here on this page, it pretty much grabs the best selling product or the most ordered product to the least one. So we have this first product over here. Now, we click on this item. Let's try to analyze it, right? So what you're trying to aim for, guys, is number one, trying to look for products that have at least 3 to 4 sales made on the past 30 days, because that will give you a better insight of a demanded product. And the way you can analyze that is by simply going over here on this little link, where you can be directed to the transaction or purchase history or purchase table. As you guys can see, within this month, there were 4 orders for this product, so it's most likely a very good product. Now it's time for us to source this item using AliTools. Remember, I showed you AliTools, and it's all about analyzing the image. Well, by having installed AliTools, just simply go over on the image. You can see that magnifying glass over there. Just go over there and you can see Find on AliExpress. So what you do, you click on it. This sends the image, analyzes the image, and it's going to give you options of other sellers on AliExpress who are selling the same exact item. Your goal is to find 2 things. Number one is to find cheaper, obviously the same product with a cheaper price. And number 2, always aim for reliable suppliers. I will go over how to analyze a supplier on AliExpress, but over here, just by simply seeing the amount of orders, always try to aim for a supplier or a seller that has generated at least more than 10 orders, or at bare minimum 10 orders. The more orders that supplier has, the more reliable it is, because you can see the feedback rate, the amount of reviews, and so on and so forth. Remember that the supplier that you choose from AliExpress will be the supplier that you're gonna be working with, and you want to find a reliable and profitable supplier so you can give the best service possible to your customer. So you can sort by cheapest, you can sort by popular. Let's go by cheapest and see if we can find the same item. Okay, so we found pretty much the same product over here, $5.42 in 13 orders. Good enough, more than 10. So let's analyze this right now. Okay, so once you click on it, you're going to be directed to this page over here, right? So this is pretty much the same item, maybe different characters over here. I mean, that it's up to you if you want to find the same exact character or the same exact item, but at least something very similar is good enough. So what you want to do first is determine how good the product is. Quality assurance is key factor. So what you do is, number one, always analyze the over here, analyze the star rating. Also with the amount of reviews and also the amount of orders. So again, the bare minimum should be at least 10 or more orders. If you find a supplier that has more than 100, even better, and at least 2 reviews, right? And always try to aim, the best practices say, try to aim from items or products that have at least more than 4.5 star rating. So you have 2 reviews, the bare minimum, 13 orders, and a 5-star rating review, giving you some sort of, let's say, tranquility when it comes to the product being good quality or not. Then what you do when it comes to finding a reliable supplier is going over to the left side corner over here. You can see the positive feedback rate. That is 95.9%, so that's good. You can go over here, more over to that, you can see the seller ratings. So depending on the supplier, this over here you can see how good is the item. Let's say that this supplier is actually giving out the exact product showcase on the products page, so it doesn't, it is the same thing. What you see is what you get. So this is a very good thing because this person has more than 4.5 and it's above average, so it's pretty good. When it comes to communication, this is between the seller, supplier, and the buyer. So it's below average, but it's still over 4.5, so it's pretty good. And then shipping speed, that is the time that the person who ordered this product will be getting the item itself. It's below average, but still is above 4.5, so it's good enough. So once you've done that, you can also see how reliable the supplier is by another feature from AliTools. If you guys see this over here, this is the seller rating from AliTools. What AliTools does is pretty much analyzes even more the supplier that you found on AliExpress and give you further information depending on what you had. So the best practices say that you want to find suppliers with more than 18%. So this is a good enough supplier. Now it's time for me to show you something. It's time for me to show you if this item is going to give us profit, right? If it does, then I can add it to the list of products that I search for. I'm going to give to you guys. If not, then it doesn't matter. I just wanted to show you guys the process. So first off, try to choose a variation and always choose China when it comes to shipping. Then over here, I want to explain a little bit about shipping methods. So over here, depending on the supplier you might find 2, 3, or several shipping methods offered by that supplier on AliExpress. So there are 2 ways. Since we're sourcing from China, there are 2 ways. You can go. It can either go by, water, let's say through the ocean. So that is, it's going to take even more. As you guys can see, it's going to take 30 to 90 days possibly, and nobody wants to wait that long, especially for parcel small items. Or it could go through air cargo. Through air cargo, you have different options. The first option is AliExpress standard shipping. That is an option that we recommend you guys to go for when it comes to being a beginner. And then you have ePacket is another good option for beginners. The reason behind that is that they're cheap. But before I get to that information, guys, and I show you a small presentation on this specific 2 shipping methods, you have different methods as well, EMS, DHL, and then you can see the estimated delivery time, the cost. So what you want to do first when it comes to your seller rating or ranking on eBay to avoid that being hurt is eBay wants you to upload a valid tracking information. So when it comes to tracking numbers, always search for air cargo shipping methods because they always have a check here. That means that they generate a tracking number. So you can be on top of that order. You can also be on, the customer can also be on top of that order. You can, give out updates consistently to your buyers. So that's good. And besides, it helps you a lot when it comes to eBay. So always search for a shipping method that offers a tracking number. Now, when it comes to, for example, over here, you have that DHL is the fastest shipping method offered by the supplier over here. Because if we order this item, this will be arriving on February 11th, right? And if we try to choose AliExpress standard shipping, it's going to be arriving pretty much a month later on March. So you might think, well, I mean, the estimated delivery time is not the best with AliExpress standard shipping, but it is the best with DHL. However, it's going to be a lot more expensive. So if you choose this, you will need to push your price in order to, first off, cover your fees, cover everything up, and then try to gain some profits. So always choose the cheapest one, and they're very good. They're reliable. They're somewhat fast, they're reliable, they offer tracking number, and so many other things. So I choose always AliExpress standard shipping and ePacket. So now, let me show you this awesome feature here. This is provided by the DSM team, and this will be given to you as well. And I'll show you after I do a calculation. But what we did here is the following. First off, we set up the break-even to 14.5 or 15% tops. This is a rule of thumb that will cover your eBay plus PayPal fees. So it's a good cover rate percentage to always submit. And then your fixed the PayPal fee, the fixed fee, we call it, that is the 30 cents on the dollar. So that is always going to be a constant. So we already provided the formula to you guys. You don't need to do anything but fill over here this information up. So what you do is, first off, once you found a product on eBay, let's say this one, always go for the price. You have here that the eBay price from the seller is $24.90. So we put 24.90. Then you put the price of the product that you found on AliExpress. That is the supply cost, 16.05. So we put that here, 16.05 plus shipping. That would be 3.87. We put that here, 3.87. And then you have a profit margin of $1.07. That is the profit that this seller is getting out of every single sale. Keeping in mind that this seller over here is doing the same thing as you're going to be doing, sourcing products from AliExpress, because again, I just showed you guys how to look for other dropshippers who are doing the same thing. So if you decide, just an example, if you decide to source this product, you want to be competitive in terms of pricing. The way you do that is simply being cheaper. That's it. So there's other strategies of pricing that I'm not going to go over in details because it's going to be a even longer webinar, but I will go over that pricing strategy maybe in a different video. But what you do is be cheaper. So you can sell it for, let's say, $24.50, $23.99. Just try to look for a price that is cheaper and, try to maximize as much as you can when it comes to profits. So let's put 24 or 24 even, but 24.50 would be very good. 73 cents on the dollar per sell. It is not that great, but still you can manage to gain some profits. But never mind this product. I just wanted to show you the process of finding items. And it takes time, guys. You might find products with great profit margins or products with great demand quicker, or it might take some time. But anyway, it is time for me to show you the items that I found that they're very good. And by the way, this is going to be the copy that I will be sharing with you guys on the chat box and also in the description down below. Now, I will share the viewer version only. I will approve the viewer version. You will not be able to edit. If you want to edit and use every single feature right here, you have to follow this information, this rules over here, where you have to do a copy. That's very simple. Go to File, and then you can make a copy. Once you make a copy, name it however you want, and then you'll have your very own calculator. Not only that, you can also save every single product that you found, like I did over here. These are the list of products that I will be showcasing right now, and which each and every one of the profits that you could potentially make out of every single sale. So, without further ado, let's go ahead and start by showcasing the products. But then again, before we do, guys, I just want to quickly go over the shipping methods because I forgot to show you that information before I showed you the sniping technique in practical manner. But when it comes to ePacket and AliExpress and their shipping, you can see that they offer tracking numbers. They offer the buyer an organized online shopping, allows you to keep your customers informed. It is a reliable shipping method, and they're cheap. By the way, they're very cheap. You might find them at a very low cost, or you might find them even for free. And I will show you the products that I found them for free. Anyway, it is time for me to show you guys the products Now over here, I just want to show you one thing before I show you the products. With one of the products that I found, I also found two different type of suppliers, and I want to go over them because it is a very important thing that I want you guys to know. When it comes to suppliers, you have two types of suppliers. Like I mentioned, you have reliable suppliers and you have profitable suppliers, and you might find them both. So look at this difference over here. This is the list, by the way, of all the products that I found over the course of maybe 2 months or 3 months. But for this item over here, for this product right here, let's see. For this remote car key shell, which I'm going to show you, this is one of the products that I will give away. But look at this over here. So you have two types of suppliers I found. We have the most profitable supplier, and then we have the most reliable supplier. Okay, so let's see here. This is the okay, there you go. Okay, so this is the same product, and this is the same product again on AliExpress. Check this out. This is the most profitable supplier because it is lower, the price is cheaper, and in terms of, let's see here, in terms of, hold on, in terms of shipping. So look at this, shipping 4.72. This is the cheapest price on AliExpress in their shipping over here on this supplier, and $3.21 of worth of the total price of the product. While on this supplier, maybe it's a little bit higher, but the shipping is lower. So this supplier right here, you will gain a little bit of more money if you decide to source this product from this supplier. However, check this out. Even though you will not get maybe as much money in terms of profit if you source from this supplier, but look the reliability over here. First off, this supplier offers a product of 4.2 star rating, 19 reviews, and 62 orders, versus 4.6 star rating, almost 900 reviews, and 1,732 orders, even more. And that is more reliable because people who are purchasing this product is giving a good review of the product, giving good reviews where you can sell. You can check that out over here. So it's very good, right? So in terms of quality assurance, this is a very good supplier versus this one. Then when it comes to positive feedback rates, you have 89.9%, and all the three main seller ratings are below average. Two of them are below 4.5. However, on this one, you have 95.3%, and you have above average on 2, and then below average but above 4.5 and shipping speed. And last but not least, you can also check on the seller ranking provided by AliTools right here. As you guys can see, 77%, and over here you have 91. Oh, and one last thing I forgot to tell you guys. Always try to search for a supplier who offer one of two things or both: 90-day buyer protection, money back guarantee, and a 15-day return policy, because those business policies that you will set up in your eBay store as well will give your buyer or your potential buyer more assurance when it comes to purchasing from you, because they know that if they did not receive the same item as you showcase on your store, or they never received the item at all, or even worse, they received the product damaged, they are allowed to open a return case. And if that happens, you want to open a return case on AliExpress as a seller to get full refund, because you need to reimburse your buyer. That is a different topic I will go over on a different video, and it's going to be also displayed on our future webinar and our future ebook. But I'm just saying. But now I just want you guys to know that when it comes to being a dropshipper, it takes some time, and you have to be very analytical. You have to, decide, okay, I want a supplier that offers me reliability, but also at least some profits, or I prefer profits over reliability. It's totally up to you. Anyway, enough talk on this. Let me start by showcasing the products. Now over here, I'm just going to showcase the products. I'm going to go over them quickly because I already showed you guys how I found them and every single thing that you need to know. Okay, the first product is 10 pieces of Las Vegas poker chips I found. This product is being sold on eBay for 12.98 pounds sterling. This is a traffic generating product and a profit making product, both of the best worlds. 90 sales overall, 20 were made in the past 30 days, so that is a very high demanded product. And if you want to convert this to USD, then the total price you're aiming for is 17.74. So that will be the price that you will set up to try to, compete against this seller or any other seller in the US who is dropshipper, by the way, who is dropshipping the same product. So I found the same item on AliExpress. As you guys can see here, 4.6 star rating, 20 orders, 46 reviews, 1.40, that is the total price. Shipping would be 5.99 via standard shipping and 90% seller ranking. $2.87 in terms of fees. Oh, by the way, you get the fees out of the calculator, so you don't need to worry about making your own calculations. It is already done for you by using our DSM calculator. And the seller is selling this for 17.74, trying to convert the pound sterling to USD, meaning that seller is getting a total profit per sale of $7.48. So if you want to sell this item and compete, you can sell it for $16.99, being cheaper than your competition, and you might still have a profit of $6.84 per sale. That is the first winning product. The second winning product is the same product I just showed you guys, the remote Chevrolet car key. And again, I showed you guys the product's being sold for $10.95, 17 sales overall. Is a traffic generating product. 16 sales were made on the past month. And I chose the best supplier, the most reliable supplier, which I showed you guys. So 3.21 supply cost, 4.72 shipping, 1.89 fees. Just to put you in contrast, this person is getting $1.13 out of every single sale with this supplier. So if you want to sell this item, that is a very high demanded product, like I showed you guys. So it makes sense of you keeping this within your listings. Then you can sell it for $10.80, being cheaper by 15 cents, and you'll still manage to square up $1 per sale. Again, this is if you want to have it. I'm just giving you options. The third winning product I want to showcase is the Silver Pandora bracelet. So this item, I found it on eBay for $12.25, 131 sales, guys. And this is a traffic generator plus a profit-making product. You can see 48 sales were made in the past month. A lot of people are buying this product. And I found the same item pretty much for the same variation over here. I found it for 0.01 cent, 4.8 star rating when it comes to the product quality assurance. Over 800 orders, shipping is 4.8 standard shipping and 90% seller rating or seller ranking. So it's very good supplier, reliable supplier, and a profitable supplier at the same time. So this seller is getting $6 over every single sale based on this product. So you can be competitive and sell it for $11.99 instead of $12.25. You can still have a total profit of $5.86 out of every single sale you make. Now, when it comes to the fourth product, it is this 10 pieces monocrystalline solar panel battery. So this product, I found it for $19.95, 17 sold. This is a traffic generator plus a profit-making product as well. 14 sales in the last 30 days. So I found it for $11 on AliExpress. Sorry for coughing. And free shipping via AliExpress standard shipping. That gives us a total fee rate of 3.19 eBay plus PayPal fees, by the way. So, and 4.9 star rating. So this seller is getting out of the deals $5.66 out of every single sale. But you can sell it for $18.99 instead of $19.95 and still have a $4.84 profit margin. Then the fifth product is luxury vintage lighter, which I found on eBay for $19.95. Again, like the previous product, 30 sales. This is again a traffic generator and plus a profit maker. What else do you want? A product with a high demand on eBay, and also you can gain sweet profits out of the deal. 30 sales, 8 were made in the past 30 days. Found the same products for $4.61, 3.68 shipping, 4.6 star rating, over 400 orders, 142 reviews, 4.6 star rating, and 90% supplier rating. So it's a very good supplier. So this person is getting $8 or almost $9 out of the sale. You can sell it for $18.99 and still get a total of $7.65 if you manage to make the sale out of the deal, guys. Then you have the sixth product is this connector LED strip extension, which I found on eBay for pound sterling. Again, I'm going to do the conversion afterwards, 8.15. And this is a profit-making product. Only 3 sales were made on the past 30 days, but again, your bare minimum should be 3 to 4. So it's good. And this would mean that this product is being sold if you convert it to USD for $11.20. Putting that into contrast, they found the same product almost in $1.96. 80 orders, 37 reviews, 4.8 star rating, free shipping, 95 seller ranking, a very, very reliable supplier. So this person is getting out of the deal $8.32, right? If we convert the pound sterling onto USD. So instead of you selling for $11.20, you can sell it for $10.99 and still get $8.14. And for the last product, guys, is this synthetic ponytail hair extension for women. So over here, you can find this product for $11. 11 sales, meaning that 11 sales were made in 30 days. This is a traffic generating product and a profit making product. So you're going to be doing less than $4 per sale, but still making profits along the way. I found this for 1 cent, 0.01 cent, 4.7 star rating, over 1,000 reviews, over 3,000 orders. And you have the shipping would be $5.52 via standard shipping and fees $1.89. So the seller is getting $3.58, not bad, out of the deal. Selling for $11, so you can sell for a little bit cheaper. Why not using $10.99? You're still cheaper. And in contrast between 11 and 10, normally when it comes to the 99-cent strategy, which I normally try to use every single time, people, this is a marketing strategy, by the way, when it comes to pricing. People always tend to read everything from left to right. So between 11 and 10, obviously you think that 10 would be the best deal because it's cheaper. You think you're saving so much money when it's not the case, but it's all about psychology, right? So just being 1 cent cheaper, you can still get $3.57 out of the deal. So those are the products that I wanted to showcase, guys. I don't know if I have any questions or comments I can try to address. So let us go and see that. If I don't, then I really appreciate, for those of you who stuck to the whole stream right here, I really appreciate you guys also by bearing with us on this delay, let's say a small delay we had on our stream. So we are going to be streaming, Canada, Nicaragua. Okay, what's up, Nicaragua? Okay, so Canada, awesome to have you here. Guys, if you have further questions, don't hesitate and ask me. I don't know if we shared my my email, enrique@dsmtool.com. You can send me an email if you guys like to have any questions addressed. Also, stay tuned for our future content video. That's going to be a full webinar giving you exact details on why eBay, why AliExpress, shipping methods, carriers, and so many other cool and interesting information for beginners, and also an ebook, by the way. Puerto Rico. ¿Qué pasó, Puerto Rico? Qué bueno que tenemos gente latina. So we're going to be maybe focused on doing the same content or somewhat similar content in Spanish for those of you who know Spanish, because I'm from Latin America. I am from Nicaragua, by the way, so really appreciate you guys. All right, so I believe that we're done here. Stay tuned for our next live stream. We are normally going every single Monday or Tuesday live for the same exact thing, giving you more tips, and more great products. So stay tuned for that. Really appreciate you guys. Thank you so much for being here. Have a nice day.